The TikTok Creator Fund is dead. It officially ended in December 2023 in the US, UK, France, and Germany. In its place came the Creativity Program Beta, which TikTok then rebranded as the Creator Rewards Program. And here is why this matters for your taxes. The new program pays you 10 to 25 times more per thousand views than the old one did. So if you used to earn $300 from the Creator Fund, you might be earning $3,000 from the Creator Rewards Program for the same content. That single change has massive tax consequences that most creators are not prepared for. Today, I am breaking down the exact tax differences between the old Creator Fund and the new Creator Rewards Program for the 2026 tax year. Welcome to the Freelancer's Wealth Blueprint, where we help creators turn platform earnings into long-term wealth. If you make money on TikTok, hit subscribe. This channel is built for you. Let us start with a quick history. The Creator Fund launched in 2020 as a flat pool of money. TikTok divided among eligible creators based on views. The math was brutal. Creators reported earning 2 to 4 cents per thousand views. A video with 1 million views might net you $20 to $40. By late 2023, TikTok admitted the model was not working and shut it down. The replacement, the Creativity Program Beta, was built around longer-form content. Videos had to be at least 1 minute long to qualify. The pay structure changed completely. Instead of a tiny share of a fixed pool, creators now earn based on watch time, retention, and search value. RPMs jumped to 40 cents to $2 per thousand qualified views. In 2024, TikTok rebranded the Creativity Program as the Creator Rewards Program, but the tax treatment did not change. Here is the first major tax difference, and it is not what you might think. The tax treatment of both programs is essentially identical. Both pay you as an independent contractor. Both issue the same tax form, which is a 1099 NEC, not a 1099 MISC. Both require you to report income on Schedule C. Both subject your earnings to self-employment tax of 15.3%. The IRS does not care which program you earned from. It is all platform income from a self-employed activity. So what actually changed for taxes? The dollar amounts. And that is where the trap is hiding. Under the old Creator Fund, most casual creators never crossed the income threshold to receive a 1099. The old reporting threshold was $600. Even at $600, you were still legally required to report the income, but many creators did not because they never received a form. Under the Creator Rewards Program, with RPMs 10 to 25 times higher, way more creators are crossing reporting thresholds. And under the One Big Beautiful Bill Act, the new 1099 NEC threshold for 2026 payments is $2,000, up from $600. That sounds like good news, but it actually creates more confusion. Many creators will earn between $600 and $2,000, receive no form, and falsely assume the income is tax-free. It is not. You are required to report every dollar regardless of whether TikTok sends you a form. Let me give you a real example. Say you earned $4,000 in 2023 under the old Creator Fund. Your federal income tax on that, assuming you are in the 12% bracket, is $480. Your self-employment tax is roughly $565. Total tax bill, about $1,045. Now, fast forward to 2026. The same content under the Creator Rewards Program might earn you $40,000 instead of $4,000. Your federal income tax jumps significantly because you are now in the 22% bracket on most of that income. Your self-employment tax jumps to roughly $5,650. Total tax bill, easily $10,000 to $12,000 depending on deductions. Same hours of work, same content, 10 times the tax bill. Here is what this means in practice. If you are never paying quarterly estimated taxes under the Creator Fund because you owed less than $1,000 total, you almost certainly need to start paying them now. The quarterly due dates for 2026 are April 15th, June 15th, September 15th, and January 15th, 2027. Miss those and you face underpayment penalties of around 6 to 7% annually. Now let us talk about the bright side. The Qualified Business Income Deduction, also called QBI, was raised to 23% and made permanent under the One Big Beautiful Bill Act starting in 2026. If you qualify, you deduct 23% of your net business income before calculating federal income tax. On $40,000 of net creator rewards income, that is a deduction of $9,200. Combined with the standard deduction of $16,100 for a single filer in 2026, your federal taxable income could drop to around $14,700. That is huge. Deductions matter more than ever now, too. Under the old Creator Fund, deducting your camera, ring light, and editing software might save you $30 or $40. Under the Creator Rewards program with much higher income, those same deductions can save you hundreds or thousands. Track every business expense. Keep receipts. The higher your income, the more valuable each deduction becomes. One more important note. If you are still seeing old Creator Fund payments hit your account in early 2026 because of payment delays or final reconciliations, those follow the same tax treatment as the Creator Rewards program. They go on Schedule C. They are subject to self-employment tax. The program name does not change the tax form. Here is your action plan. First, log into your TikTok Creator account and check your year-to-date earnings under the Creator Rewards program. Second, multiply that number by 25% and set that aside in a tax savings account. Third, if your total tax liability is projected to exceed $1,000 for 2026, set up quarterly estimated tax payments using Form 1040-ES. Fourth, start a deductions log right now. Camera equipment, software, internet, home office. Every receipt counts. Fifth, plan to file Schedule C and Schedule SE with your tax return. If you previously did not file a Schedule C because Creator Fund income was too low, you will need to start. The Creator Rewards program is genuinely a much better deal than the old Creator Fund. But more income means more tax responsibility. Treat it like the real business income it is. If this video helped, hit subscribe and check out my full TikTok Creator Tax playlist. I will see you in the next one. This content is for educational purposes only and does not constitute tax advice. Consult a qualified tax professional for guidance specific to your situation.